Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see the classes. Previous videos also we are watching the classes only. So as a continuation, in this video we are going to cover distinct class and from class. Let's see what are all the things are there under these two topics. So first class is a distinct class. So what is the meaning of distinct? The meaning of distinct is different. Okay, so let's see what is that. The cell return only the distinct values. The distinct values in the sense it's a different values. What are all the values are different, it will retrieve that alone. Okay, so the main use of distinct statement is used to return only different values. Okay, that is a distinct values. That's why the class is called as a distinct class. Okay. Then the next use is inside a table or a column, it will contain duplicate values, right? So sometimes we need only the different list, that is a distinct list only sometimes we need. So in that time, at that point of time, we can use this distinct class. Okay, so there are two uses for this distinct statement. One is to return the different values, and in a table definitely we will have more duplicate values. So to return the different values alone in our database, we will use the distinct statement. Okay, so distinct class is used to return only the distinct values. So for that purpose only we are using distinct. So let's see the syntax and the example of this distinct statement. Okay, so distinct statement is a parameters or arguments. It is a parameter or arguments. Parameter is nothing but whatever you have mentioned within the brackets. So that is a parameters. So parameters or arguments will be considered distinct, and it is used to find the unique values. Unique values in the sense it will not be repeated. Okay, unique, it has to be a different one. Okay, it is not same. And this distinct class handles null values. In future we will see what is the meaning of null value. Null value we are going to see a separate video for this topic. Here you just learn this distinct class handling null values too. Okay, so and the example of select distinct we are going to see now. So let's see the example and the statement of distinct statement. Okay, so before that, here is a demo table. The table name is called as a customers table. Okay, so in that, so based on this demo table we are going to see the queries. Okay, so let's see the select without distinct. Already we have seen about the select statement in SQL. Now we are going to see an example for select without distinct, without using the distinct, how the select will be used in the query, that we are going to see now. So here is a statement. So we know that distinct means it is used to retrieve the different items, that is a distinct values. But without distinct means definitely there will be a duplicate values. So this picture denotes a duplicate. I mean a copy. Okay, copy of the same. So this picture denotes a copy of the same. So here is a statement which is selecting all values. Okay, including the duplicates. Duplicates in the sense the same value, whatever is given already, the same value will be there. So with including the duplicate value, it is returning the country column in the customers table. Customers table we have seen previously as an example table. We have seen a database, right? So in that database we have the customers country. Just look at here. Here we have 4 attributes. First one is a customer ID, customer name, age and country. So in this, the given query is going to take this country attribute alone from the customers table, and that country attribute is going to take with the two ways. In two ways we are going to retrieve this country attribute. Okay, a country attribute and the values present in the attribute. The first one is with the without distinct statement we are going to see. Then with the distinct statement the output is how has to be, that we are going to see now. Okay, so let's move on to the query. So here is an example. This denotes the select statement without distinct. Okay, so here we have just mentioned select country from customers. So select country from customers. It will select the country. It will select the country attribute from the customer table. That's it. Okay, it's a very simple query. The select statement will select the country attribute from the customers. Students, please make a note. Here I have mentioned the attribute, so that it will retrieve that particular attribute alone. If I have mentioned star instead of this country, it will select all the attributes from customers. Can you understand the difference between the star and the name, attribute name? If you have mentioned that particular attribute name, it will retrieve that particular data alone. If you have mentioned star in place of country, it will retrieve all the attributes and all the records. Okay, so whatever record satisfying the given condition, it will be retrieved and it will be displayed in the output. So let's see what is the output of this example. So here is the output statement. Just look at the output. There is duplicate values. Just look at here. There are 2 Canadas are there, no? So likewise, and Singapore is repeating again. Canada is given 3 times. India is given 3 times. So likewise, all duplicate values, it will be shown in the output. Okay, because here we didn't use the word distinct. So if you didn't use the word distinct, you will get the duplicate values in your output. Okay, so here so many Indias are there, so many Canadas are there, so it will be confused, right? So because of that only, we are going to use the distinct statement. Okay, so now we are going to see the query using select and distinct. So let's see how the query will be. So here is the syntax. The syntax is select distinct. After select, you have to write distinct. Okay, then whichever column you have to retrieve, that column name you have to mention here. Okay, whatever you need for the output, that you have to mention in place of column 1 and column 2. Okay, so from table name, from which table you are going to retrieve the particular attribute, the table name you have to mention here. Okay, so this is the syntax of select distinct statement. Okay, let's see an example for this. So here is an example for select distinct statement. Okay, just look at the example. Select distinct country from customers. So it will select the country attribute from customers table, but it will retrieve the distinct country values, not a country values. It will retrieve this distinct country values. Distinct country values in the sense a different values. It's not a same value. Okay, so it will select only the distinct values from the country column in the customers table. So let's see the output of this query. So here is the output for the previous query which we have mentioned with the name select distinct. Okay, just look at here, the same table, the same demo table here also we have used, but look at the attributes. All the values are different. All the values are distinct. Distinct values are retrieved from the given table. Just look at here, each and every value present only once. So this is because of the word distinct. Now can you understand the purpose of distinct? So without distinct, you may get lot of duplicate values. Whatever present in the table you will get. Whether it is repeating twice, thrice or n number of times, you will get that many times. How many times it is present in the given table, the same thing you will have in your output too. But when you are using the word distinct in your query, you will get a distinct values in your output. Okay, this is the difference between the select statement without distinct and select with distinct. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So here is a no duplicate content. Okay, that is a basic thing. Now we are going to use the word count. Okay, in the same query we are going to use the word count. So let's see how the output will be for this. So here is an example for using count in under select distinct. Okay, so just look at here. in the previous query we have mentioned select distinct country from customers. Am I right? But here, before this distinct, I have included the word count. Students, please make a note. If you have mentioned this count in your query, you will get a output as a numeric values. Okay. If you have given this word in your query, the output will be in the numeric format. In the sense, in a number format. Okay. Numbers you will get as a output. You cannot able to see the values. Only you can see how many records are there, how many values are there. That only you can able to see. You don't know which value is presented. Can you understand? It will count the values, how many values are there in that attribute. But it will not show you the values which are present in the table. So let's see what is an output of this example. Okay. Here's the example is select count distinct country from customers. The same distinct, but the output will be different. So let's see how the output will be. So here is the output. Just look at here. Country, that is count of distinct country, will be 5. Already in the previous slide we have seen that the output of the select distinct command. Just count here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So how many values are here? 5 values are here. So the same, whatever in the distinct country, that is given in this query. So the same thing you are getting as an output here. Okay, whatever values retrieved in distinct country, it is counted and given the number. So totally 5 values are there under distinct country. So like this you will get the numeric value. Okay, if you have used this word count in your queries, you will get a numeric value. So I hope you all understand the concept clearly, and about this distinct class and the from class, I hope you get some knowledge on this. And if you have any doubt, please kindly watch the videos again and again, then you may get a clear knowledge on this. Thanks for watching. Thank you.